Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Here's how to insure your trip amid airline cancellation. Our travel continues to be disrupted this week by the national surge in COVID infections, and many worried Americans may be wondering whether or how insure upcoming or planned trip. Some 2,221 flights nationwide were cancelled Thursday alone, according to website FlightAware. That was the 12th straight day Airlines exited more than 1,000 flights as employees with the Omicron or Delta variants of the virus caught in sick to already short-staffed carriers and winter weather hit parts of the country. These interruptions right now are insane, said Jeremy, president of Travel Insure Seven Corner in Carmel, Indiana. I've never seen anything like it myself. Traveler inquires at Seven Corner, which sell both comprehensive travel insurance policies and medical coverage-only plans, have doubled in the past week or so compared to the last few months of 2021, he added. The good news is that under federal law, if your airline cancels or significantly changes your flight and your option not to travel, the carrier owes you to refund in the original form of payment. It's as simple as that, said Willis Orlando, senior product operations specialist at Scott's Cheap Flight. However, there are two caveats, he added. First, airlines can set their own definition of significant. Some, like United, consider any change of 30 minutes or more significant, while others, like American, won't generally offer a refund or for changes of less than 4 hours, Orlando said. Secondly, airlines are not required to compensate passengers for anything apart from ticket costs if there are delays or cancellations. So if you're delayed but choose to wait it out and travel, you might not get any relief, financial or otherwise. Cancel for any reason or CFAR plans are exactly that. You can cancel for any reason whatsoever for a full refund, possibly minus administrative fees. However, while standard less generous trip insurance plans generally cost 4% to 8% of a travel purchase price, CFAR coverage can often add up to 50% more on top of actual travel costs, according to Murchland at Seven Corners. In addition, CFAR plans are generally only available for purchase up to 14 days to 21 days after the initial booking of a flight or package, Moncrief said. The majority of policies purchased on our site for international travel are a little more than 30 days prior to the trip, she said, meaning that most of Petersburg, Florida-based Squaremont's U.S. clients had a board with less comprehensive plan with stricter reimbursement criteria. That's not an issue if you're simply worried about contracting COVID abroad and perhaps having to stay in quarantine overseas for a time, as many standard plans cover that, Moncrief noted. While you're abroad, you get medical coverage if you're hospitalized, for example, as well as additional lodging and transportation costs if you're quarantined and can't return home. That can extend usually for 7 days, sometimes more after your planned return date, she said. Moncrief sees access to COVID testing as a potentially bigger problem for Americans headed abroad. It seems that with air travel just a mess right now, and testing super backed up, coupled with many countries tightening their entry requirement, is just a perfect storm. Where we're probably headed in terms of issues for travelers is you have everything planned, your destination is open, but you now can't logistically get your testing done in time. She said a CFAR plan would have you covered, whereas most others would not. Orlando at Scott Cheap Flight says travelers should also familiarize themselves with the protections credit card Insure's offer. Okay, that's for today. Thanks for watching and see you for the next video. Bye bye.